Well, hello my friends, this is Gladys from Gladys Garden in Heart of a Gypsy. How is everyone today? Thanks for stopping by to my channel. I have a little bit of a different video to share with you since most of you know me as a scrapper, and but oddly enough I found out that a lot of people in the crafting or scrapbooking industry, even though I don't scrapbook a lot, I build things, you know, with cardboard and chipboard and things of that nature. But I do love making little albums, books, and, you know, all that good stuff. So anyways, going back to my, what I was saying, I found out that a lot of us are kind of into this, crazed with the Filofax situation and, you know, personal planners. I am new, very new to it. At the beginning of this year, I was aware of the Filofaxes and other planners too. This is the one that caught my attention. I have used planners before, specifically when I was working, but it was really mostly for work, just to keep myself organized. I owned a business in town, a retail business, and that was one way of keeping myself organized, but it wasn't a personal per se. So, you know, I didn't bring it home or anything like it. Just stayed there at work, you know, the whole time. So this time around, it's totally different. This, you know, this Filofax craze has definitely taken over me, and yes, I'm going to say it. I need to go to Filofax Anonymous because I am hooked, but I am loving it, and I seem to get things done. I seem to be on track with things, and then when I don't, it makes me feel bad. So that's a good thing. That way, you know, the next time I know I have to get to it. So it's a way of pushing myself, you know. So anyways, I will jump into the wagon and tell you, yes, I own more than one also. But I've seen just about every video out there, and I see that a lot of you owned a lot of them too. But I'll tell you how I came about some of them. My very first one that I ordered was my domino in a pocket hot pink, or I think that's what they call it, hot pink domino. And this is the only size I could get my hands on. Later on, I found out that they had I believe it was the personal size on this one, but this pocket one was too small for me. I teach, so I work outside the home. I teach part-time, and then I have a big family, and I also design for some companies, so therefore I'm pretty busy, you know, as most of you are. I mean, I'm not the exception whatsoever. So I quickly found out that this was not going to do it for me, even though I loved it. But overall, I loved the color. This is, it's not, I don't know why they call it hot pink, because it's not hot pink. It's like a coral pink, and it's absolutely just beautiful, beautiful. And I might have used it for maybe a week, and I've only done, let's see, I didn't even get to do my pages or anything like that, because right away I noticed, oh, this is just not going to work for me. I think I only have like 2 things on it, and that was it. And I didn't even write it on the, well, I think I did write some of them on the page, but then I put the little sticky notes that they can come out. So my decision is it pains me to say it, this is going to have to go. I'm going to have to sell this one. It is brand new. I bought it brand new, obviously, but I did not, I used it for maybe a week, and it stayed in my purse, and just wasn't going to function for everything that I needed. And watching some of the videos, I've noticed that, you know, how much I can utilize and how much I can extend as to the things that would work for me. And also, as everyone else that has done a Filofax video, obviously what I'm going to tell you is what has worked for me, and maybe that can work for you too, because I've watched a lot of them, and I can't say that they all help me, but they all help me a little bit. I got a little bit of every one, and I said, well, that may work for me, or perhaps that's not going to work for me. So this, I will be putting them up for sale. We have a Filofax group on Facebook, and I'll have the link below. Anyways, I'm gonna put it in there. I haven't figured out the price or anything like that, but it's the whole thing is in there, so I'll just put it in there. And this is the domino pocket. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside. So then after that, I really looked high and mighty for this color, but in the A5, and I really like the domino also. This elastic thing works excellent for myself, and I'll tell you why. Let me bring my iPad. This is why I love the dominoes, because this is how I roll, this way. This puppy goes with me everywhere. Obviously, my planner goes everywhere with me. And even though it is bulky, I'm not going to deny that, it makes me feel comfortable that it's there with me. Because if I have to schedule a class, I have to, anything, I have to schedule an appointment, anything, I know I'm not going to miss it because I can just put it, I don't have to wait. I don't have to put the sticky paper in my purse and say, oh yeah, I'll just put it on my calendar later, because it will not get done. I can guarantee you. Been through that all my life. So yes, I feel very comfortable and very organized keeping this with me. So this is one of the reasons why I love the domino. Okay, so that's the reason why I went ahead and ordered this. I didn't want it in black. I did not want it in black because even though it's not a color that it bothers me, but I just didn't want it that color. I needed a little bit more oomph for myself. But this is the only color they had available. They claimed to have the red many places too, but it was never available. Every time I would try to order it, I would pay for it, and then 2 days later, it would say, oh yeah, we're out of it, so we're refunding your money, or we can give it to you in black. So anyways, saying all that, I ended up with the black one. And this one I think I used for, yeah, about 2 weeks, I think. And in love. And I'll tell you why I love it. Obviously I talked to you about the elastic and holding my iPad in there. I really like how this is divided in here. I like all these credit cards slits that you have in here. This, I really like the consistency of it. It's very strong and sturdy, but at the same time, it can give, way for you to add whatever you need to add. So this worked really well. I love the pen loops in here. They're made out of elastic also. So, not every pen is created equal out there. So I like those very much. And they came with obviously this pad right here, and they came with all this tabs right here, folder tabs right here. They are numbered. In this one, let's see, and I think it's from here to this. This does not belong to it. It belongs to this one, okay? But I didn't want it, those ones. I wanted to, not that I didn't want it to, I had already created my pages and done a lot of my information on them. So I just transfer them, to my new one in this. But I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. So this has worked. This size to me is worked perfectly. I don't think I can go, definitely not bigger, but definitely not smaller for me. So far, it has not created an issue for me to carry it around. All my life, I carry big purses, but I don't put it in my purse anyways. I just hug it, I hold it with my hands and just go around. That's the way I've been doing it, all along. So, saying that, I don't know if I am going to sell this one, just in case, because I like to have, just like a spare one or something. I'm not so sure, but if push comes to shove, I might have to sell this one too. So, and the other thing that I noticed with this one too, it kind of gets nicked a little easier than this one right here, which is the patent one, the hot pink patent, the new one from Filofax. But there's some things on it that I absolutely do not like on this one, so I will get to those in a little bit. But this one gets nicked quite easy. Obviously, it's not leather, so it's plastic. It's it's polyurethane, so it's not going to be as durable. But, you know, for the price that you pay for them, you paid about an average about $50 plus shipping and handling. So let's just say about $60 to $65 altogether. If you're going to pay that much money, then might as well invest in something that is good, that is leather. And I have done that already, but I don't have it quite yet. So, you know, more likely this will have to go too, you know, but it's love it. Love the dominoes. Been very happy with them. And ultimately, later on, because I was not satisfied with the color, I found this one. This one I ordered it from England, from the UK, because it's still not available in the States. You'll have a couple of people that are selling them here and there that I'm sure they had bought it from the UK, or I don't know how they got it, because the Filofax USA website, they still list them as coming, you know, so they're not quite here. So I ordered that from them, and to be honest, you know, with the shipping and handling, it's almost like buying a leather one. So yeah, that was not the smartest move on my part. But I did wanted this pink. Now this one is hot pink. I've noticed as I'm seeing my monitor here, or my you know, yeah, my monitor, the color is not coming through as hot pink as it is, but it really is really hot pink, and I love it. This is patent, so it's really shiny, you know, so if you don't like that probably 60s, 70s look, this isn't for you. I don't mind at all whatsoever. And the fact that it's also a domino, I was impressed. So at least this puppy is not going anywhere, just because of the color, because I love the hot pink. Then I had this 2 crowns that someone had given me in a swap. I believe she is from the, it was actually from the UK, a lady, Sarah from the UK. We were doing an exchange for some craft projects, and among the goodies, she gave me a little piece that had 3 crowns, a little piece of paper that had 3 crowns on it, and they're stickers. And they stuck so well to this piece of plastic that this puppy is not. And they stuck so well to this piece of plastic that this puppy is not coming out. And I just love how that turned out. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I think it is. Anyways, so yes, you probably think I'm completely nuts, but yes, I am. So anyways, so I'll open this one. This is my hot pink patent domino. There is the Filofax logo right here, and also this is on the A5. Now this one I have been working a lot on, and I'll show you my little charms that I created. I put this one in here that says Believe, and I don't know who's it by. I don't know if it's by Artie Cake or somebody else, or don't know. I could be murdering it. There's a little crown in there. That one came from the UK together with this little game piece that has the words Keep Calm and Carry a Filofax. I ordered that from eBay, I believe. And then this one I ordered I ordered it from the States, but I think it was gold pan or something like that. Can't remember. Had it for a while, and now it was time to put it in there. Now this is leather, okay, right here, and I'll open it up so you can see. Has real paper in there that you can, you know, write on. If I ever going to use her, really, but I just thought it looked really cute. Then I have a little kitty cat that the tail moves. Let me see if I can pick it up, and you can see that the tail moves in there. And she's got little rhinestones for a collar. So those are my little charms that are hanging from my Filofax. Alright, so first I'm going to talk to you, since I've already done some pictures. I think I did some pictures of my inserts, but with the black one before, and I posted them somewhere in some of my Filofax groups that I'm in. I think I posted them. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you exactly what I don't like about this one, but I can live with. So if I open my Filofax black, you can see all these little things in here. I love this. and then I love the feel of it. It's strong, it's sturdy. This one is not, okay? So it's really moldable this way. Now it's still strong, you know, it's not going to go anywhere, but I just like the feel of that black one. And then I just thought that they missed out by putting all those things in here. I'm just not happy with this. It's just a pocket in here, that's all. And you know, things can fall off quite easily if you're not careful. I wanted all those little things that you can put your credit cards, or you can put, or cards, any other card, doesn't have to be credit cards, anything else to store, and I just don't have that you know, capability in here. But other than that, I am okay with it, and I can live with this, you know. Just the fact that I have this gorgeous hot pink Filofax, I'm happy. I am, truly am. So quickly I will kind of pace you through it. I made this one's, all these tags right here, out of a paper from one of the design companies that I designed for Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and I have already did a post on all these ones, and all I did was to laminate them and then, you know, cut them, and that's pretty much what I did in here. Now I use this ones, I can get one out, for instance, let me get one out here. So I can get one if I have something extremely important that I don't want to miss out during the week or whatever is that I'm going on. Like I'm going to open my month of April since I'm here. So let's just say I have something here. This is very important to me. And then right here, I don't have my, let's see, where did I put those? Give me just a second. I don't know where I did with my, okay, here's my, some of my paper clips. Then I would just put it in there, and as I am coming to this page, I want to make sure that this is going to, you know, come up to me and say this is very important, I'm not going to miss that. Now this might work for me or might not, but I created them anyways because I had the paper and I like them. I like the way they look in there. They don't take space, they don't seem to bother the, you know, where they get stored in here, so I like just the look of it. And like I said, they may work for me or may not, but I've been using them that way, and so far so good. All right, I'm so sorry, but this video seems to be going, you know, for a while, but I just don't see how any other ways it can go any you know, faster. It's just a lot to explain. As I open my Filofax, what I have here is my master calendar for the year calendar right here, and then I have a fly leaf in here. This came with a Filofax, obviously, and I just keep it here to protect it from getting dirty or anything else. And why I want this here right away is because this is my first glance. If I need to make an appointment, if I have somebody's throwing a date at me, then I can right away check in there. If that day is not highlighted in any way, shape, or form, then I am, oof, the glare is kind of bad in there. There, better. Then I can go ahead and schedule an event for that day. So, you know, so far, I got my Filofax in March, my first one, so I started working since then up to now, and right now I'm scheduled pretty much all the way to September. You know, actually I've got a date here in December too, but this is my first glance. So right here it tells me whether I can go further into my calendars or my personal planner further into my Filofax. I also have a color coding system right here. So far I have 4. It may grow, and next week I may do a video and things will be completely different, because as everyone else knows, when you get a Filofax, you start with a system and you'll never end up with that system. It's constantly, I think it's not only changing, it's evolving, it's transforming into what works for you the best. So far, this is what works for me. Green is my work. Pink or hot pink is personal. Yellow is school or my kids, anything that had to do with school and kids. The orange, or kind of, yeah, it is orange, like a fluorescent orange, has to do with my husband and also spiritual. like Bible meetings and things like that, or if I have a date with my husband, it would be that color, you know, for me. And these dotted lines right here, that means just part of the day, or is partial. So my part of that day is occupied, but the rest is okay. So that tells me that I can, you know, potentially schedule something else on that day. So that's my color coding system that I got so far going on. I printed this calendar. The calendar came from Filofax, I think .com. They have so many forms and inserts for free, and there is just unbelievably amazing what these people are doing and the service they're providing for all of us. And what I had done, I had printed out some of the design ephemera from the company that I designed to, which is Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I had printed out a page, you know, with whatever design I wanted. Then over that, I printed the calendar, and it came out just perfect. It just gives it enough oomph and enough prettiness for me to feel good about it. I don't have everything done in my calendar. I'm just going to show you what I have done so far. The very next thing that I have done is my classes or my teaching calendar. So this is my teaching schedule for 2014. I did buy this at Etsy. I think it was yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link below where I bought it. This works for me perfectly. It starts January all the way to June here. It turns over, let me see if I can turn it this way. Turns over in July to December. And they're just little lines that you can put. All I needed is to have a calendar for my work that, even though it's already here, my teaching days would be highlighted here. This would tell me exactly what I'm teaching and where, you know, and where. So that's all I do in here. And it's foldable this way, so I keep it there. This is my vacation calendar. So far, I only have one vacation plan. I do have another one in the making, and it's going to go in here. Even if it's mini vacation or big vacations, this is where it's all going to be. And I got this page from filofax.com, so you can download it from there for free. I have another fly leaf in here that I created with some of my paper. I couldn't tell you what brand this is. I've had it for a long time, and I do believe it's retired. I can't find it. If I do, I will just grab it, but it's hard to find. And these are the hot pink dress forms. Aren't they gorgeous? Just love them. All right, over here it's another form that I think I grabbed this from out of Pinterest. And if you follow me on Pinterest, you'll see that I have a board that is just for anything that has to do with Filofax, and it's called Filofax Love. I do have it in there. And I just cannot name everyone that, you know, that I have gotten a sheet from because it's just too many. But I thank each and every one of them that has provided the sheets for free because we're benefiting. I haven't had the time to sit down and put, you know, dates to remember in here. Basically, since I don't do birthdays, but I do things like, you know, like graduations or things like I'm big with anniversaries. So those anniversaries for obviously ourselves, our kids, our friends, and things of that nature. So I want to keep those in here. And this is a whole year, and each month it gives you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It gives you 8 lines for you to write. So those is perfect. Instead of having a whole calendar, this kind of a compacted, and I do really like it. So I'll have the link below for that too. This is another fly leaf that I made with my picture, and I put carefree, enjoy the moment, and then I put some numbers right across, a little bit of mixed media look, you know, and then I also laminated it. And on the back I stamped, and I put, with caffeine I could rule the world. And then I put 2 ladies drinking coffee or tea and probably gossiping.